Hello challengers. In this video, I want to give a quick overview of macros and how macronutrients work so that you can feel empowered to implement this strategy in your nutrition plan for the next 30 days. So, what are macronutrients? Macronutrients are the components in food that make up the calories. So, every food you can imagine has protein, carbohydrates, and fat. Okay, each of those components is in a certain amount, and that's how we get the caloric value for a certain food. For example, 1 cup of orange juice has about 25 grams of carb, 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of protein. 25 grams of carbs is worth 100 calories because each gram of carb is 4 calories, so 25 times 4 is 100. So in your meal plan, in your nutrition plan, I gave you a set of macros based on your height, weight, and goals. And if you're someone who wants to gain weight, I gave you macros that were for adding mass. If you are someone who wants to lose weight, I give you macros for lowering your weight. So in your plan, you have what's called a set of macros for the day. So some of you have 150 grams of carbs, 130 grams of protein, and 55 grams of fat, for example. So what I want you to do is download an app like Cronometer or MyFitnessPal, or you can just write it down. Old school, when I first started, I wrote down my macros. So you can just do that, write your macros out, and then when you create your meals, you just subtract those macronutrients from that meal from your daily intake. So for example, if I go to Starbucks and get my favorite reduced fat turkey sandwich for breakfast, that is 230 calories, 27 grams of carbs, 13 grams of protein, and I think 7 grams of fat. So I look at my macronutrients for the day, I subtract that, and boom, I'm done. Okay, one of the reasons why I love macros is because it's a way to still incorporate some of the foods that you like without worrying about, did I cheat? Did I go over? No. Did you fill your macros for the day? And some people might say, well, couldn't you just fill it with like Twinkies and Oreos? You could. Should you? Probably not. But it's really hard to fill your day with complete junk because most junk food is really high in carbohydrates and really high in fat, but you won't hit your protein for the day. So what I want you to do is think about what you like to eat regularly and think about how that might fit into your macros for the day. If you have any more questions or if you want me to walk you through it, please send me a text message, send me a DM on Instagram. I will gladly walk you through how to track your macros. And I will say, you guys, it feels tedious at first, but once you get the hang of it, you will feel so much better about making decisions about what you eat. Because you won't have to just stick to a meal plan. You can say, hey, we went out, my husband wants to go out for to Buffalo Wild Wings. Great, let me see what's on that menu. Maybe I'll have half the salad so I still have some macros left. Or hey, the girls want to go out and have a glass of wine. Great, I know that 5 ounces of wine is worth a serving of carbs. So let me have that, and maybe I'll order some buffalo wings or whatever and see if it fits. The great thing about MyFitnessPal and Cronometer are that they have tons of food already stored in the app. And so if you go out to eat, I guarantee you your restaurant is already in there. And if it's not, you can just try and find something similar. There's the flexibility, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, you just have to be pretty close. So that's my intro to macros, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm excited for you to do this.